Hey, you guys. So, I just wanted to come in here and have a little conversation with you about something a friend was telling me. And basically, what she was saying is that she saw this post that basically said that if you aren't doing some type of spiritual practice, then you're either behind or it's something that you need to work on or get into. And what I have to say to that is everything is a spiritual practice. When you breathe, when you eat, when you sleep, when you walk, when you move one finger, everything about you is spiritual. When you do your hair, it's a spiritual practice. So I take somewhat of an issue with that because it can make people feel like they're not doing enough. You are doing enough. Everything that you do, when you work, when you go out and have fun with your friends, whatever the case may be, everything is a spiritual practice. So don't let anybody tell you that it's not. There's nothing that is not spiritual. Everything. However, even spirituality has a ghetto, Like that's the understanding. Just because the word spiritual is in front of it does not mean that it's positive or balanced emotional understanding for you. It's more about picking and choosing the right spiritual understanding for yourself, picking and choosing the right spiritual practice for yourself. If sleeping is a spiritual practice, are you sleeping? Are you staying in that spiritual practice just a little bit too long? If being around your friends and hanging out and having that celebratory understanding of energy is a spiritual practice, are you standing too heavily in that? But it's not that those things are not spiritual practices. Everything is spiritual. It's about finding the right balance of the understanding for you. And that's it. That really is it. You are enough as you are. You don't have to do so many different understandings to be a part of that. There's nothing wrong with yoga, but you don't have to do yoga if you don't feel called and pulled to do it. There's nothing wrong with doing sound baths or doing sound healing. But if you don't feel called to that, that is okay. We need doctors just as much as we need energy healers. We need all understandings in this world. There is a place for your dream. There's a place for you. And never let anybody tell you that your life, the way you live, the way you breathe is not a spiritual practice, because it's not about that. It is a spiritual practice. It's about finding the right spiritual practice for you, because anything and everything is spiritual, but even spirituality has a ghetto. So just find the best balance understandings for you. Your very existence is a spiritual practice. That is enough. You are enough as you are, and you don't need to do anything more than what you already are doing. What you're doing is enough. Figure out the balance of that, the balance of who you are that is right for this world, that is right for what you want to step into. It's simple as that. But that's all I had. I hope this message resonated with you, and if it didn't, I hope you find what does.